guys, welcome. It's New Year's Eve. And La Luna is joining us. She's right outside this window, okay? So, guys, there's a vision I have, and we're going to share it tomorrow. We're just going to get a quick message because we're going to celebrate a little bit here this evening. And tomorrow we're going to expand off this message further. And channeled messages is for today's message and tomorrow's message. This is connected to Pisces working with Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter working with Neptune and Pisces. The sky is about to drastically transform life here, from the macrocosm to the microcosm. And understanding we're all connected, we're all one, and this is about our universal expansion right now. Woo! We'll do some purification work right now, guys. I just want to discuss, this is the time we're in, okay? This is connected to Fortuna, the daughter of Jupiter, and we just received these cards all within our last few readings, all right, guys? And this is expanding with the Sun and Jupiter. Let's just think about what this means. Let's just really think about what this means. We have Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, positivity, our abundance, our divine inheritance is connected to working with this planet. Now we have the Sun. What does the Sun do? There's growth. There's growth. We're about to expand. We're about to expand with the masculine. We're about to expand with the energy. But we're working with Fortuna, the daughter. And that bird has come to share something with her. And this has to do with all this work we've been doing with healing with the elements of air and our reputation. But this is not in an old earth fashion. And we received this message not that long ago. It's connected to the full moon, okay? And visitor. We're working with Venus and Uranus here. And these are visitors of love. People that we're pulling in to our alignment with our connection to love and working with the divine. And don't just think relationships, guys. Yes, relationships. Yes, like romantic relationships. But these are all kinds of relationships. We're really understanding how to nurture our alignment. And what it has to do with is the message we're going to share tomorrow. The spider. This is connected to the vision, a vision that I had. And the spider was part of it. And what we're doing is we're doing alchemy with the cups, alchemy of the cups. And we're going to go from the 7 of cups to the 6 of cups with a connection to the 3. And this is connected to our future 3 of cups reading we're going to be having within the new year. And this is going to tie it up into a nice little bow. Okay. And what we are sacrificing, guys, because when we're working with Jupiter and Pisces, we're making a sacrifice in order to expand. And what we're sacrificing is drinking from this cup that the devil is offering us. And working with our sacral chakra. But there's a connection to our solar plexus here. Because remember, we're expanding with Fortuna and the Sun, Jupiter, the daughter of Jupiter. So we'll get further into that tomorrow. But this is going to allow us our expansion. This is going to allow us our elevation. And it's connected to working with the Fool and having a fresh approach. This is a new beginning. And 2022 is a brand new beginning. It's not going to be of the past. And guys, we really need to apply a high charge here to understand it's time to create anew. And it's time to, we're not going to see the same storylines play out. We're purging humanity's collective shadow. It's exiting the Taurus. And this is how we're doing so. What needs to go is going here. What's lower vibrational and not coming with us in our expansion is being transmuted. And that's connected to our victory here. This is the time we're in, guys. Let's share the message. The Six of Wands. Success is the order of the day. The struggle of the Five has been resolved and has led to a new unified awareness, bridging all of the perspectives together under a common banner of connection, depicting recognition, confidence, strength, and glory. Here, the spiritual will triumphs, and the troubles of the past are understood as worth it for the sake of growth. And there it is, the spiritual will. This is integration with the ego, working the dance between ego and spirit. This is our spiritual will. And this is putting in the work with the patterning and the new patterning, the healed patterning, the elevated patterning, even the days we don't want to show up to do it. We have seen, we've connected to the heart chakra. There's a knowing, there's an understanding. There's an importance to these patterns. There's an importance to showing up. There's a will. That even when, ego is sitting in the corner and has shut down because we're integrating it, our spiritual will is still there, and it's being able to work and have that dance between ego and higher self, ego and spirit, and for ego to show up to the table and be willing to integrate. Victory at last. The previous struggle that you faced is on its way to resolution. In the presence of satisfaction and triumph, you have a moment of success in the spotlight. Congratulations and keep it up. You have the fire inside and it burns so very bright. And Jupiter's about being in the spotlight and expanding. And that's what we're doing. We know from channel messages. This is about our swiftness. This is about us coming together. We're coming together. We're going from here to here by not accepting what the devil is offering us, because we've seen what the devil is offering us. And it's time to create anew. And this is how we're about to expand with our light. All right, so let's expand off this, guys. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. This is connected to us using the negative. Guys, we're going to use the negative to heal and create the positive. This is connected to the bee. And bees know how to vibrate and create higher frequencies from the negative. They create the sweet nectars of life, and we're creating the sweet nectars of life with our energy. This has to do with ridding ourselves of that stagnant energy. You know, that stagnant energy, and you would taste that and it's bitter, it tastes toxic, it doesn't taste right. But this is about the transmutation with our energy and the creation of, the positivity, the sweetness. And there's a vision here. There's a vision here we're receiving through the earth. And it's connected to dreams. Before we go any further, actually, I just want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. The sun. And there it is, our connection to Fortuna. And expanding with the masculine. But how are we doing it? We're doing it with our connection to the feminine. And look, La Luna has been here this morning with us. It's like we're being birthed anew. Guys, I can feel the energy, the birth of the new here. And like that connection to the Fool and like a newborn baby. Seeing the world with fresh eyes. Seeing the world with a fresh approach. Seeing the world with new eyes and new visions. Because look at where that fire energy is moved. We've moved it from our solar plexus to our heart chakra. Guys, we're elevating with our chakras. We're moving that energy through. But we had to let something go here. And is this drastically ever connected to this vision that I'm going to share tomorrow? But we had to have an ending with fire. We had to have an ending with force in order to understand this, in order to work with the cups, in order to work with the mother, in order to work with the water, and let something go to have this new beginning. We let so much go in order to expand here, guys. And I can feel the connection to Jupiter here. I can feel connection to Jupiter and the sun and expanding with Fortuna. And there it is with the 9 of Pentacles. Something changed here in the 9 of Wands when we nurtured our alignment. Because we began to nurture ourselves. We began to nurture ourselves by healing with peace. By healing with the element of air. This has to do with quieting the mind. The message of quieting the mind that we received last time we met up, guys. When we got our official messages from Jupiter in Pisces. And we found it. We found what we needed to see. We saw what we needed to see in order to have this new beginning. This is what happened. We saw what we needed to see in order to have this new beginning. And self-care. And like, look at that warm cup of tea. Or whatever he's ingesting. He's understood that what he's ingesting is connected to his alignment and love. He has knowledge here. He's also bare. He's also bare, bare, he's not, has no clothes on his chest. Like, he's bare here. He's accepted himself. He's, there's a connection to transparency, to being nude. Knowledge and the warmth of what he's ingesting. He's put care and thought into this. He's found comfort here, and it's helping him to heal with the element of air. It's helping him to create peace. And this is where we look, like you can see it clearing away from going from here to here, through here. The Knight of Cups, sensitive, poetic, temperamental. The Knight of Cups, as a lover of literature and tea, he loves to drown in poetry and drama. He has refined taste and a thirsty soul. This is the card of the hopeless romantic. Somebody who is introspective and swoons easily. His ability to find beauty in everything is inspiring. And this is Pisces. And, can also be melodramatic and overly touchy. Lower vibe, but we know we're healing. This is about the elevation. This is Pisces. We're working with the cups. And this is expanded. The connection between the Knight and the Mother. The Queen of Cups, compassionate, loving, empathetic, intuitive. The Queen of Cups is a giver and gives unquestionably. She is emotionally intelligent. The Queen holding a large cup full of water in which the stars are reflected. Her well of loving kindness is seemingly bottomless. The love represented in this card is deep and unconditional. The energy is wise and mature, unshakably compassionate and kind. The Queen is an empath, in tune with her spirituality and her understanding of interconnectedness of the world. And this is it. This is it. This is high vibe Pisces right here. And working with the water, working with the mother. And I love that, you know, the starlight is reflected in her cup of water, and she's gone from a cup of tea to a cup of water. And her wisdom is showing here. The energy of the opposites in the cups coming together in order to create the expansion. All right, guys, this is connected to some dream time. We're going to find out what it is. And this is allowing the high vibe fantasy to help expand and create our elevation in balance. And we spoke about this last time we met up. So this is connected to this. And this. And that we're going, this is connected to our pathway here. And our expansion. All right, guys, what's being activated here? This has to do with healing with the earth. We're healing with nature, Gaia. Respect the beauty of your body as you respect Mother Earth. Remain connected to nature. You are being protected. And that's what's happening here. Now, we're going to work with the animals. Do you feel stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered? Would you like to take some new risks? And once again, too, this is a connection to our last reading and healing from the Five of Wands charge. Or not our last reading, sorry, the reading before. Notes from the universe. Where there was still friction. We still had friction. But we're going to heal with that friction right here. Flying, falling. What do you need to be free of? Are you ready to take risks and fly solo? What do you need to feel empowered? Guys, look. Now we're taking the risk. What do we need to take the risk? What do we need to fly? And there's a connection to solo here, but unity, remember. Just because we're solo doesn't mean there's not unity present. It's understanding, you know, here. Unity, separation, witnessing our separation back to unity. Well, union, okay? So unity, separation, witnessing our separation and union and the movement of it. We know this has to do with those two fish, and even though they can swim apart, they're forever connected. So we're going to apply gratitude. Focus on the things you do have rather than the things you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily and appreciate everything and everyone in your life. We're going here. This has something to do with coming together. Coming together, taking a risk, and applying the positive charge with gratitude and working with nature. Gaia, this all goes back to channel messages, guys. This is the negotiation with the earth. I just so happen to have channel messages right here. There is a reason why I do. So here it is, the battle, right? This has something to do with our instincts. There's friction here. We're working with Mars and the Sun here in order to expand with the masculine, but we know we've been doing all this work with the masculine to untwist it and heal. So we're going to work with Gaia, the red goddess, have a negotiation through the earth. We're going to heal. Okay? And this has to do with the expansion with Gemini and Aquarius. We have 2 air signs healing with the elements of air in order to come together. So we need to heal from this friction here. We need to heal with this friction and work with nature, Gaia, the red goddess. There's a connection to Libra here, as well as Taurus, and expanding through the earth, which is how we started off. But we have to add the positive charge. We have to be grateful for something, and there's a surrender with our connection to working with Pisces. But it's a self-sacrifice in order to expand for the greater good with love. It's this card right here. Light. Weave your spells by the light of stars and listen to your inner voice. It's our connection to instinct and working with the earth. Our inner voice. This is this. She has the light of the stars within that cup. She's listening to her inner voice. She's connected to her inner voice. She's connected to her wisdom and instincts. Wolf. Emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and instinct. There it is, guys. There's a connection. Whale. Just as the whale can dive into the depths of the sea and endure immense pressure, you are also able to endure both emotional and physical pressures. This is diamond energy. As we expand with the flower of life, connect to the energetic world of your soul, where compassion and unconditional love reside. That's what we're doing here. And you can see that from the Ace of Pentacles here, look at, we have the Ace of Pentacles and it's connected to her visions. And now look at the heart connected to her visions, to her third eye. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Thanks, Spirit. It's all right here, everything we just discussed. And now we expand with the world. What's in the cup, guys? What's in the cup? That's where we're going to start off tomorrow. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to Creative today, guys. I look forward to seeing you then when we expand. Until then, I'm sending it to you. Those good healing vibes. Take care, everyone.